Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Gronert, and today we're talking about pollination. Do you remember that most plants require pollination to grow? And pollination happens when pollen is transferred from one plant to another. Most of the time, the pollen transfer happens with the help of bees and butterflies and other insects. Pretty cool. So what do we need for this activity? Well, for this activity, you need 2 paper plates, and you'll have those in your activity kit. You need 1 or 2 pipe cleaners. One will work perfectly, so a pipe cleaner. You'll need your baggie of flour. And remember, all of these supplies are in your activity kit. You need colors, and you need your hand. Let's find out how we do this activity. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do is draw a picture of a flower on each plate. Make it really colorful and beautiful. So let me show you. I've already finished that step to make this a little bit faster. So here we go. I have a flower drawn on each plate. Notice how I made my flowers just about as big as the plate. I'd like for you to do that too. So there I have my beautiful plates. Now, I'm going to put my flower on one plate, only on one. Now, for this activity, we're pretending like the flower is the pollen. Remember, pollen's kind of a powdery substance, and it's very similar to the texture of flour. So we're going to do that. And if you remember, the little honeybees even have baskets on their legs to carry the pollen. And the pollen will stick to the bees and butterflies. So there we go. That plate has a lot of pollen on it. Take a look at that. So here's my flower with lots and lots of pollen. There we go. Now, what do I do next? Now I need to turn my hand into a bee. Or maybe I want it to be a butterfly. I'll show you how to do this. Take your pipe cleaner and cut it in half. If you need help with this, ask a grown-up or a big brother or sister to help you. If you bend it and then cut with your scissors, it's a little bit easier. Now I'm going to twist the pieces around my finger. So here we go. I'm going to first take the top, bend it like this, and then twist around. See how I twist it around? Now I want these to look like little butterfly antenna or honeybee antennas. I'm going to turn them down. Look at that. Oh, my finger is turning into an insect right now as we speak. Look at that. Now, this part of the pipe cleaner, the other half is going to also get twisted on my finger, but the opposite direction. So I'm going to turn it this way, downward, and then twist around, and then I'm going to turn the bottom just up a little to look like feet. So now I have a cute little bee on my finger. Buzz, 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 buzz. See how that works? And now it's time to pollinate. Our job now is to see what happens when our little bee flies from flower to flower. So here we go. I'm going to start on the flower that has the pollen. Now, take a look at this flower. There's no pollen at all on it, right? No pollen. It's only on the other flower. Okay, let's look what happens. My pipe cleaner is a lot like a bee because it has the fuzzy little hairs all over it. Just ready? Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, this looks like a good flower. And my bee lands on the flower and walks around to drink the nectar. Okay, now my bee gets up and bzz, bzz, bzz. Do you see what happened? The pollen stuck to the little bee's legs. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Now let's fly to the other flower to drink the pollen. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh my goodness. As My bee is drinking the pollen. What happened? As the bee is drinking the nectar, the pollen. Oh, I can't wait for you to do this activity. It's so much fun to have a little bee on your finger. As you do the activity, I want you to think, how do bees help flowers transfer pollen from one plant to another? And think about how that worked. I hope you have a lot of fun with this activity. I sure did. And I hope to see you again very soon.